What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Speed Circle Podcast. I'm your host, Matt Gunn. We are unofficially day one of Tougefest down here at Tail of the Dragon this year. It's Friday. Officially, quote unquote, Tougefest starts on Saturday, but figure we get set up on the tail today and just get some good footage of some flybys and talk a little bit about Tougefest and kind of our plans for, what we plan on doing down here, and maybe get some good shots for you guys in the background. But yeah, quote unquote, first day of Tougefest. Everybody's just getting down here, getting set up, doing some runs on the tail today, and it's always a good time on Friday. It's not too polluted with, shenanigans. But we got a lot of nice cars, a lot of Porsches, a lot of Corvettes that are out here for this Tougefest. And some imports. Ran the Evo a little bit today, had some fun this morning, and just kind of doing some relaxing in the afternoon. But it's about mid-afternoon now, so some stuff's, starting to settle down a little bit. But yeah, Tougefest, it's a collection of like-minded individuals that all get together for one common interest, and that, of course, is driving. And Route 129 is probably the best road that you can find in the United States to drive on, aside from like canyons out west and whatnot. But a lot of the stuff that's here on like the east coast and southeast coast is obviously the best road to find out here is going to be Route 129. So tomorrow morning we do a big get together in the morning to kind of kick off the actual festival itself. They do raffles, and they have vendors and some sponsors and stuff like that come out. And it's just a giant collection of us that are attending Tougefest. We're moving. And, we'll get the morning started and meet and greet and talk about the event, stuff like that. And then pretty much the entire day we're out and about tomorrow, which will be really, really cool. So a lot of different stuff that you're going to see out in the background of the video today. Motorcycles and cars and trucks and maybe some buses and just about everything that you can find. It's going to be out here today just to kind of kick off the weekend. But perfect weather for today. It's high as 60 degrees today, so should be a good time. New Civic Type R, those things look awesome. He's been out ripping for a good portion of the day today, and yeah, we're just hanging out with the boys. So, but we're hoping that this event for this year is run well. As I was talking to you guys in the last podcast, Tougefest changed ownership this year to an actual company. It's no longer in the ownership of Dana. So we're going to kind of see how the event is run this year with a new ownership, and hopefully it's somewhat similar than what we've been used to in the past and previous years. And go from there. Hopefully it's run really, really well and it's organized. And, from what I understand, there's a lot of guys that came last weekend on the original date that Tougefest takes place at, which is essentially, quote unquote, the first weekend of the month, which falls the day after Halloween typically. So it is what it is. We'll see how it's run, and hopefully everything goes smoothly and we don't have any issues while we're out here, and just have a good time. That's what it's all about, just hanging out, getting some driving in, and building some relationships with people that you may not know, and checking out different rides and setups and all that fun stuff. So I already made my way out to Killboy and picked up some stuff at the Tail of the Dragon / Killboy store, which is right in Deals Gap. It's directly across from Deals Gap, and that's the official starting point of the Dragon, where the North Carolina-Tennessee border meet. And of course the tail is on the Tennessee side, but you have to dig up this little hill to get yourself to the mountain to start on the Dragon. So, but it's gonna be a great time while we're down here. It's been a long week. We've been at it for the past 5 days now, and it's definitely exhausting with a lot of driving and whatnot. But it's great so far. It's a good event. We're just hanging out for this afternoon and just gonna do some relaxing. And we're sitting on the side of a pull-off, just a random pull-off on the tail. I think we're right around mile 3 or 4 on the tail itself, and we're just gonna watch some cool stuff go by and get some good film for you guys as a cool little background. So, but yeah, no, the car is running well. I'm very, very surprised that it's held up for this long. Beating on it for the last 5 days in a row, and it's doing really, really well. So we're just hanging out and let the car have a breather. So the car's pretty much out of tire, but we're going to use what we have left and go from there. So, but aside from that, we're going to be heading out of here on Sunday morning as of now, and probably going to leave earlier in the day because it's going to take us about 12 hours to get home. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's just a nice smooth ride on the way back home and all that good stuff, and then just start to prepare for next year. So new Acura TLX, yeah, it's sharp. We got Blake coming too. He's getting it on a dual sport. He's moving. It looks like a Ducati. We got some Harleys and we got Porsche and an RX-7. S2000. Making some fun noise. But I just wanted to do just a nice short podcast for you guys today and give you guys the opportunity to see some stuff in the background. That BMW has been running all week. He's been out here more than any of us have, and from what I understand is he is stopped by wherever he's staying, and he's got an extra set of wheels or an extra set of tires, and he did a swap midweek. So that's a smart man. That's what I'm going to probably try to do next year is bring myself down an extra set of tires, and that way I can run throughout the entire week into the weekend and not have any issues. So it should be pretty cool. Do a little mic adjustment. But it's always a good time down here. We're just having a blast and just hanging out for the day. So not too much to go over with you guys today. Just wanted to check in and say hello and give you guys the opportunity to see some fun stuff go by. So we will catch you guys on the next episode. As always, I'm your host, Matt Gunn, and we'll catch you on the next one.